Hello, everyone. Good evening again. It's me, Kim, for another episode of Coffee with Kim. So tonight, if you saw my announcement post, so tonight we're gonna talk about young motherhood. So I decided we want to talk about this topic because it has to be, talked about. I'm a young mom myself, so I became a mom at 21, and it was challenging. So thankful ako because there were people who supported me. But at the same time, I received a lot of, judgments. It was super hard. And I hope ang hope ko dito sa talk na to, like people will be more enlightened. Kasi single mom, being a single, not single mom, I'm sorry, being a young mom is challenging. So we don't need any more judgments, diba? So tonight our guest is a young mom. So she became a wife at 19 and then a mom at 20. And she did it all while obtaining a degree, diba? Galing. And now she helps manage the family business of essential oils while building her own legacy in the hope that she'll be able to give her daughter the greatest future, which is something we all want naman for our kids, right? So without further ado, let's welcome my guest tonight, Gabie Ong. So let me
Hi,
just
Kim.
unmute her and show her on our screen. Hi, Gabby. Thank you
Hi,
so much for
Kim.
joining me tonight.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Yes, excited ako kasi I don't get to talk to other young moms often.
Oh,
Ayoko na
really?
kasi ako, 'di ba, I mentioned nga in the intro, I became a mom at 20.
Yeah.
Oo,
Galing.
pero parang it's not common. So parang while your friends are still partying, 'di ba,
Yeah,
parang
we're
you're at
taking care
home.
of
So I
kids.
didn't have anyone with me except my husband. Right, 'di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Parang gano'n. So parang it's nice that we get to talk about this topic because not everyone really talks about it, right?
Yeah.
Sige. So, let's start na agad. Siguro let's start na agad sa first question natin, which
Okay.
is, what was the hardest thing you had to go through or still going through as a young mom? And how do you manage it?
Okay, so being a young mom, the hardest thing that I had to go through and still is going through is being able to balance my time as a mom, obviously, as a daughter, and as a wife. So it's really hard
Mhm.
to have so much things to do. We only have one life, and here we are doing so much things at a time. So how do I manage it? I make sure that I plan my day ahead the night before. So I always write down what I need to do.
Yeah.
And then parang the next day, I have to make sure if what kind of person I'm gonna be today. So am I gonna be my daughter's mom? Am I gonna be a daughter to my mom? Or am I gonna be a wife to my husband? So sometimes I have to fill in those three shoes in a day. So yun,
Yeah.
how do I manage it? I just make sure talaga na I plan it and what do you call this? Take it slowly lang. Kasi syempre, I can't be everything at
Mhm.
once, no? Kaya that's what people say, no? Super
Yeah.
moms. Yon. So that's it.
Yeah. Did you ever have to, because I shared kanina parang as a young mom, pero that was years ago. That was 9 years ago. I'm
Oh,
30
uh-huh.
na. So what I don't
OMG.
I don't experience I don't experience na yung mga judging people, judging eyes, yung mga ganyan.
Uh-huh.
Pero did you ever experience that as well? Kasi yun yung biggest struggle ko when we were
Mm-hmm.
starting. Yung,
Mm-hmm.
grabe.
Oh yes, all the time. As in the moment I got pregnant and parang a lot of people started spreading rumors because I only told like a few friends and then for some reason, everybody
Yes.
started knowing that
Yes.
I was pregnant. So I was being mom shamed at an early age. And for me, I just wanted to
Yeah.
live my life and be pregnant on my own. Parang I didn't want people dictating on me how I wanted, parang how I'm supposed to be pregnant, what I'm supposed to be doing or eating, diba? So I was always
Mm-mm.
young mom shamed, but I just learned how to let that go over time. Pero syempre, when it was new and fresh, it
Yeah.
wasn't easy.
Yeah, I agree. Even me nga, ganyan nga. I didn't tell everyone then. So closest friends and immediate family lang. And grabe, I agree yung sa rumors. It was so stressful
Mhm.
because I was also going to school when it happened. So I was in
Mhm.
my fourth year when I got
Wow.
pregnant with Martinez. So alam mo nakaka-stress na gano'n, parang you want to ano na lang.
Parang
Pero
quiet lang, and
ang
then uh-huh.
oh, 'di ba parang you just want to enjoy your pregnancy. You want to enjoy
Yeah.
your new life, right? So yun nga, siguro yung message natin sa mga tao na just be supportive.
Yeah.
Gano'n.
Or parang
And
wait till the day
careful.
that you become a mom rin.
Yeah, oo. Pero at least 'di ba thankful tayo because there are still people who supported us even during that
Yeah,
time, 'no?
of course.
Ayan. So, it's good then that you shared, no, you know, how you manage it because I do the same. And I
Mhm.
know a lot of moms are asking that, like, parang, how many kids na ba do you have, Gabby?
I only have one. She's turning 2 this October. So, ayoko pa sundan kasi medyo makulit
Hmm,
na.
okay,
And I
okay.
want my full attention on
Kasi
her.
ano, yeah. Kasi ang daming moms nga na nag-ask na parang, how do you handle having a kid and you're also in business, 'di ba? So it's
Yeah.
good you mentioned that you plan your day. And it's
Mhm.
super important. And it's super important then that you know your priorities. Like what you said, 'di ba? Am I going to be a wife? Am I going to be a
Mhm.
mom? So that's
Yeah.
good that you mentioned it. Ayan. Oo, sige, let's move on. So, I know there might be moms here. I'm looking at the comments if they have
Mhm.
questions. Pero let's go through our questions first. So, what advice? Let's say we have new moms, new young
Mhm.
moms watching us or
Mhm.
expecting moms. What advice can you give them
To take
based on your
one
experience?
Okay. Based on my experience, the advice that I could give to expecting or new moms is to take one day at a time. So, slowly siya, hindi siya right away. You'll know what to do, 'di ba? Kasi kaya nga new moms eh, 'di ba? And young moms. We
Yeah.
don't know anything. We're not experienced, 'di ba? So, my advice is to
Mm-hmm.
let young moms know that your respective partners have big shoes to fill in this journey. So, hindi pwede happy-happy lang na
Mm-hmm.
bigla na lang you're pregnant, right? They say nga, it takes two to tango. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Yes.
my advice is, have your partner really, have them really, how do you say this, involved in the process of your pregnancy, and especially when you give birth. So another is, it's okay not to know certain things. It's okay to ask help. It's okay not to know everything, because
Yeah.
as young moms, and we're stereotyped as having lives ruined and ganon, and we see everything online in
Yes.
social media na our lives are supposed to be this
Yeah.
kind of way, and parang influencers na young moms or something like that. 'Di ba, they show happy pictures, pictures with breastfeeding, but everybody knows that breastfeeding isn't easy. And the
Mm-hmm.
journey to being a mom in general isn't easy talaga. So,
Mm-hmm.
ayun.
Regardless, no, if you're a young mom or not.
Oo, young or old, it's all the same. Your partners have a big role in this talaga. So, yun. Yun lang. I have something to add pala. Since we're stereotyped
Sige, go
pala,
ahead.
we need to know na it's not the end of our lives, 'di ba? Kasi
True.
um, we have
Yeah.
to know that our role is not to please everybody in society. Kasi hindi sila ang nagpapakain
Mm,
sa atin, right? They don't pay the bills. So, might as well just take care of
yeah.
yourself and take care of your baby. Kasi everybody is so busy getting ready for the baby's arrival, but not everybody is ready for the postpartum blues, although not everybody will experience it, 'di ba? Yung mga postpartum aches and the process of breastfeeding, everything
Yes.
is such a process talaga. So my advice is to really take one day at a time, super slowly, and let everything sink in. Kasi once everything is like smooth sailing already, you're gonna miss all the hardships and the beginnings of everything that's going on.
Oo. It's nice that you're saying that kasi I know ako kasi parang ahead of you by 9 years, right? It
OMG.
took me a
Uh-huh.
while to learn that lesson. It took me a
Mm-hmm.
while to learn that lesson, not expecting to please everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And then yung kasi for a time I did feel like parang my world stopped. And I
Mm-hmm.
think all young moms would feel that too, right? Kasi you're young eh. Parang your friends are doing this, ganyan, ganyan, and you're
Mm-hmm.
home with your baby and all. So it's nice that you learned that early on. Kasi it took me a while. It took me a
Yeah.
while. And then, ang good nga dyan, I think, no, what they should remember, like you mentioned, your world doesn't stop. So, like you said, you were studying, even if you were pregnant with your baby. I did that
Mm-hmm.
too. Nakakatawa lang kasi there was one lady who commented, like, she knew I got pregnant when I was 12. I was in college. And then she came back to me a few years later. And then she said, "Oh, kamusta? Nakatapos ka ba?" So,
Oh
what
my
kind of course
gosh.
nakatapos
Oh
ako?
my, what kind of
Oh my
question is
God.
that?
Parang, oo, kaya sabi ko parang people should be more careful, no? Na parang,
Their
di
words.
ba? Parang
Oo.
what you ask or what you
Their
say
words.
to other people. Hindi, natatawa lang din ako kasi yun nga, feeling ko dahil yun na yung stereotype eh, na parang if you get pregnant, stop na lahat.
Yeah, but
But
it's not
then
the
it's good
case.
that there are
Yeah.
moms there are a lot of moms like you and I na
Mm-hmm.
who continued. Na
Mm-hmm.
despite the pregnancy, we went to school, di ba? What the heck? Let's go to
Yeah.
school. Ano ba naman yan, right?
And the important thing is
Oo.
to
So
have your
feeling ko,
family on your side.
yes, oo. Oo, you have to tell your family, ha? Don't
Ah,
hide
yeah.
it. Kasi
Yeah.
yan yung natutunan ko, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't hide it. You have to tell them kasi they are the biggest supporters talaga.
Yeah. Super
During
funny nga
lalo na
yung
pag young mom ka, you need all the help.
super funny nga yung sa akin eh. Kasi I
Yeah, go
kept
ahead.
it from my mom. I kept it from her for a while, for about
Okay.
2 weeks. And, parang I couldn't breathe every time. Like, I'm beside that. But then, once alone.
Medyo nawala si Gabby. Let's wait for her to be back. Guys, if you have questions or comments, just leave them in the comment section below. And we'll try to tackle them for you. Let's wait for Gabby for a while. Ayan, are there other young moms who are watching? And if you have other advice you want to share, just comment here. And okay, nawala si Gabby. So she'll be back in a while. Mm-mm. Okay. So if you're watching and you're also a young mom, comment lang kayo so we know who you are, who our community is. Diba? And if you have other advice you want to share with the others who are watching this live, go ahead and share it with us in the comments and I'll go display it here sa ating screen. Good evening, everyone. Let's say hi na lang sa mga nandito. Hi, Jeng Manalo, and Resami. Hello, thank you for watching.
Hello.
Okay. Hi, Gabby. Welcome
Sorry.
back.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so where were
Ayun,
we?
sige. Oo, yun,
Yun.
sabi mo parang you had to wait before you told your mom.
Yeah, so hindi ako makahinga when I knew that I was pregnant and I wasn't telling my mom. So I was hinting pa at first, what if I have a baby? Ganon ganon. And then biglang I told her that I needed to tell her something, and then she figured it out on her own. She was like,
Mm-mm.
"You're pregnant." And I was like, "Yes." So that's where everything
Oo.
started. But at the same time, parang sobrang weight off my shoulders kasi at least the person that I cared about the most at saka the one that cared most about me,
Yeah.
at least both of us are on the same page na we know that I'm pregnant and expecting.
Oo.
So, now, siya yung pinaka-supportive with my daughter. Parang wala
Oo.
na ako. Yung granddaughter niya yung mas may lamang sa akin.
Always
So that,
naman.
yeah, but I'm so
Always.
happy kasi everything turned out really well.
Mm. Oo, kaya nga sabi ko rin eh, whenever I meet someone, kunyari young pa, "Oh, ano,
Mhm.
have you told your parents?" You have
Oh
to.
my
Kami
gosh,
nga ano
yeah.
eh, we
Oh,
waited
really?
longer. Siguro medyo ano na yun, showing na, showing na
Oh,
talaga. Kaya pero yun nga, lesson learned ko dun, na parang sabi ko, we should have told them earlier, di ba?
yeah,
Para,
yun,
alam mo yun, nandun rin sila sa journey nila, instead of you
same
hiding, parang
thoughts. Oo.
ganon.
Mm-mm.
Di ba? Right. Oh, so yun lang yung ano namin. So, parang sabi ko, pag when I meet a young mom din, sabi ko, sabihin nyo na kasi ganun din naman, they're gonna find out eventually, right?
Yeah.
Saka
And at
yung parents
first,
mo, alam mo yun. Yung
yeah.
parents, I think they knew it. They knew, but they weren't asking. So, they were waiting for us to tell them.
Oh my gosh, yung
Kaya
sa akin
nagiging
talaga they
silent
didn't
kami.
know. Yung sa akin talaga they didn't
Talaga.
know. Oo.
Okay. Medyo ano raw kasi eh. Sige, I'll wait for Gabby to return. Ayan guys like we said, if you're a new mom, di ba, tell your parents na, if you're a young mom, or you know, kahit anong age ka pa, tell your family first. Kasi they're gonna be your biggest support system. Ayan, so Gabby is loading. Let's wait for her lang. By the way, if you missed this live, I'm gonna upload it on momonduty.com/coffee with Kim. So all my Coffee with Kim videos are there. So you can watch the old ones. So we had a talk about homeschooling, single motherhood naman with Donna, which was super nice. And then we also talked about, ayan na, let's
Hey,
see.
we're sorry ha. I changed na. Okay na.
We also talked about giving birth during the pandemic, which is with Dula Ross. So go watch that too. Ayan, you're back. You're in a different area now of your house.
Yes, and I'm sure it won't disconnect this time. I'm super sorry.
Let's read lang some comments before I ask you my last question.
Sige.
Ayan, ang haba. Hi, Resami. Halos lahat ng mga young mommy, sila ang kadalasan nakakaranas ng depression. Yes.
Mm, super true.
Nakakalungkot lang sobra kasi minsan walang mapagsabihan. Oo.
Yes,
'Pag
super
young
true.
mommy i-judge agad, that's true.
Mm-mm.
Mas lalo lang sasama ang loob mo dahil lang sa mga pangda-down ng mga tao. Oo nga, eh. Sobra 'yun. Kaya nga sinasabi ko palagi, be careful with what you say, 'di
Yeah, and
ba? If you can't
don't
say
mind what
anything more,
uh
'di ba?
yeah. And don't mind what other people say. Kasi like I said earlier, hindi sila ang nagpapakain sa'yo and to your baby. And everybody knows, di ba, Kim, it's so expensive to have
Mm.
a baby, especially in this time of
Yes.
pandemic. Grabe.
Oo. True,
And the
true.
postpartum blues, sometimes you really have to
Oo.
deal with it on your own kasi your partner isn't aware. They don't know what you feel eh. Yung nakikita lang
Yes.
talaga nila,
Oo.
based from my husband ha, sabi niya, he doesn't really feel it, what I'm feeling inside. Kasi kita niya, parang I'm happy with the baby. Syempre, yun yung
Mm.
nangyayari, di ba? But they don't know, parang once you give birth, parang you want them inside your tummy again. And it's so
Oo.
fast. Ang bilis nila lumaki.
And no one will really understand kasi parang it's a personal experience, 'di ba?
Yeah.
So you can't really parang explain na how you're feeling. Kaya, oo. Yun nga, big yan na not to believe what everyone will tell you, yung mga
Mm-mm.
judgments. Kasi grabe. And on the part then of other people, be careful on what you 'di ba? Be Ayan, nawala tayo for a for a while there. Parang we lost
Nag-freeze,
our
no?
connection. Anyway, sige. Oo, nag-freeze siya. Depression is not easy. Oo, totoo yan.
Just
Okay,
make
sige,
sure,
last
oo.
question. Oo, sige, go ahead, go ahead.
Just make sure na once you start feeling like something emotionally heavy, you let it out. Even if wala kang partner, single mom or having a partner, if your partner doesn't want to listen, go go with your mom. Go to your mom. Kasi they know what
Mhm.
you've been through. Although not exactly the
Yeah.
same, they have an idea. And syempre, sila lang makaka-comfort sa'yo. Kasi on my mom's side,
Yeah.
it's like she had another baby. So syempre, she's gonna do everything to protect her granddaughter or grandson. And you can always turn to your parents. Kasi parents mo they'll never leave you alone and do things on
Mm,
your own. They'll always be there. Even if they're mad, parang magagalit
yes.
sila for a while, and then after a while, oh, biglang parang as if nothing happened. So always
That's true.
always go to your parents or kahit your mom, 'di ba?
Mm-mm.
Kasi it's gonna be way easier if you have somebody by your side. It doesn't need to be
That's true.
friends, partner, as long as you have your mom or your family by your side, you're
Yeah.
fine. You're fine.
Mm-mm. They will support you. So, totoo yan. Okay, sige. Now, let's talk about mom products naman.
Mhm.
Because you mentioned, di ba, parang you have a few things you want to recommend for moms. So, what are
Mhm.
these mom products that you would recommend that we have at home?
Oh, how about home? I thought new products. Anyway, my favorite products talaga that helped me is products from Scent for Senses. So this is my
Pwede
family
naman
business
yan.
as well.
Anyway.
This is my
Okay, go
family
ahead. Sige.
business.
Let's
I've
talk
been
about that.
okay. I've been with this Scent for Senses since I was 7 years old. So pinaglakihan ko na siya. And when I was pregnant, when
Wow,
I
okay.
gave birth, when I was pregnant and I would feel a little dizzy, I would have some scents ready, and I could do DIY to help the nausea. And then when I gave birth naman, my daughter kasi has atopic dermatitis. So her skin is super dry, it's always
Oh,
itchy. So the humidifiers from Scent for Senses actually help kasi nagmo-moist yung air, and it helps her from feeling dry and itchy. Kasi at saka pag itchy siya, she's so irritable. And syempre pag irritable yung baby mo and you're young, it's your first time handling a child, at saka hindi mo mabalik sa mom kasi ikaw yung mom, that kind of feeling. You
yes.
get frustrated as well, but a lot of scents, like example, my favorite was eucalyptus lavender. We still use it until
Mhm.
now. Sobrang relaxing siya for baby and for me. So nakakatulog kami, everything is a little bit easier on our end. So yun,
Mhm.
that's my favorite ever since I was pregnant and until now. At saka now, nagsha-shift kami ng scents. And it's not just for the baby. Kasi, syempre,
Mhm.
when it's my time, like I want to be me, not mom, not wife, not daughter, just me, I
Yeah.
get to relax with with some different scents. So there's
Mhm.
fragrance oils, there's essential oils. So depending on what you feel, your mood, parang if stressed ka, you can
Yeah.
have this scent. Oo. And if may sipon yung daughter ko and I don't want to give medicine, kasi 'di ba, we
Oo.
as much as possible ayaw natin magbigay
Oo.
ng medicine at a young
Yeah.
age. We
Yeah.
use scents like peppermint or eucalyptus,
Mm.
yung essential oils. So that really
So,
helped, and that's something that I would really recommend from the
uh-huh.
bottom of my heart.
Oo. Oo, kasi you've used it, eh, so parang really you can really
Mm-mm.
recommend it. Where can they get this?
They can get
Online ba
it.
or is there an actual store?
Before the ECQ, before the lockdown, we had 18
Yeah.
branches within the metro. But
Oh,
now we're slowly opening. So we're open in North EDSA beside SM
mm,
Hypermarket in
okay.
Glorieta 4 under the cinemas lang. And we're open in the
Mhm.
south as well in Alabang Town Center and in
Mm.
Festival Mall. So we also have an online store, or they can just directly order from me.
Okay, sige. Meron ba tayong ano? Ano yan? Sa profile mo? They just message you?
Yeah, you can just message me.
Okay. Sige, later I'll add Gabby's link here so you can message her directly if you have orders. Oo. And then these oils are scents. So these scents are essential oils.
We
And then
have
do you do them yourselves? You make them yourselves?
you can DIY. So we have a mix of fragrance oils.
Ooh.
Fragrance oils and essential oils. So if fragrance oils, if gusto mo lang mag light mood, so you can have
Mag-smell good lang
scents.
yung ano.
Feel good scents lang, we have it. But if you want something a little
Mm-mm.
therapeutic, we have that rin. So this is what I love about the business, kasi super super daming scents that you can choose from, and there's no problem with whatever you choose, depending on your needs.
Okay. And then do you give like guidelines? Let's say you want to mix the oils. Meron ba kayong ano parang info pack about that? Or
Yeah.
you just experiment?
At first, I was experimenting when I was pregnant kasi almost memorized the scent, so I knew if it was minty or
Yeah.
sweet, so I knew which to combine and it would be the perfect one. But syempre, we have the basic mood blends. That's what we call it, mood blends. So if you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling sleepy or stressed, and you want to be relaxed, we have that kind of packaging. So you can buy our essential oils, and we could say 3 drops of example frankincense.
Oh,
And
yes, yes. Gusto ko yung
yeah,
ganyan.
yeah, super
I
fun talaga.
remember kasi last Christmas, na-frustrate ako kasi I wanted the smell of Christmas.
Oh my
Hindi
gosh,
ko siya
yeah.
ma-achieve.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice that you have instructions. Diba?
Yeah.
Gusto ko yun eh, parang, I want the smell of Christmas, pero wala yun. I bought candles, I bought
Mm-hmm.
yung mga kung ano-ano, oils.
Mm-hmm.
Parang, how do you achieve that? So, yan yung hinahanap ko talaga. Kasi parang, di ba, you want, minsan yung, ano eh, yung sa smell mo
Certain
nakukuha
scent.
yung feeling ng mga
Yeah.
holidays, right?
Mm-hmm.
You connect it to a certain sense. So, that's nice that you have this. So, guys, it's called Sense for Senses. Sige, lagay natin. Sense for Senses. I'll put it in the comments para makita nila.
Sige.
And you can buy it online or you can visit their shop. I'll ask the list from Gabby so I can post it here in the comments. Okay? Ayan. Alright. Is there anything else you want to promote, Gabby? Aside from scents, baka may other ka pa. You sell
No.
humidifiers, di ba, with your scents?
Yeah, we have tea light candles, we have
Wala.
humidifiers.
You
No,
can use
meron.
the usual. Uh-uh.
You can use the essential oils to make your own candle, to make your own soaps, but what we cater is
Okay, okay.
diffusers, burner. We have incense sticks rin for those who don't like
Ah.
oils. So those on the traditional side, so yung mga
Mm.
oldies, they prefer the incense sticks.
Oo.
Mm-mm. So sometimes that's what I
Oo.
like rin if we
Naka-oldie na
want.
ba ako? I like it.
Oh no, I love it. I love it. There are some scents talaga na makukuha ng incense na wala
'Di
sa
ba?
oil. Oo.
Yes. True, true.
At saka mas strong yung scent sometimes.
Oo. Yes, napansin ko rin 'yan. Ayan, guys. So, if you're looking for, scents, ayan, go to Scents for Senses. And then, like I said, I'm gonna ask for the list of stores from Gabby. So, I can share it here with you guys so you know where to go if you want to buy na. Right? Okay. Thank you so much, Gabby.
Thanks, Kim, for having me. Sorry for the connection.
Yes. Okay lang, it happens. It's raining kasi. Is it raining where you are?
Yeah,
Kaya sabi ko
it is.
baka medyo choppy.
I was
It's
scared nga
raining
baka
so it
marinig.
happens when it's
Oo.
Hindi sa amin din yun naman. Wala namang sound. Wala akong narinig. Again,
Mhm.
thank you so much. So
Thank
if
you.
ever I receive like questions on my page about your business, I'll direct them to you na lang para you
Sige.
can help them out. Okay, thank you
Thank
everyone. Thank you
you.
for watching.